Hey guys, so recently I've been in a very cosplay making mood. Like, I just want to make more and more costumes, and I kind of wanted to share my process of how I make costumes and see if that's something you guys relate to or how you guys do them yourself. So for instance, I have a file on my computer of just cosplays, and in the file, there are other files with characters' names, and inside those files, I put reference pictures. And I probably have at least 50 files filled with reference pictures. So that's 50 different costumes. And I keep on adding to the list. Like, the second I'm almost done with one, or even the second I start making a costume, I'm like, oh, here's like 40 other things I want to do. So I'm just never going to be done making costumes, am I? Probably not. But I know that some people draw out what they want to do and, make a list. I also like making lists. So like two main ways of how in the starting process is I get reference pictures and I just put them in files on my computers and I make lists. I know that some people like to sew their costumes from scratch or like to pay someone to do it. I kind of like doing like an in-betweeny semi-DIY things by checking thrift shops and secondhand stores to see if I can find stuff there at a cheaper price, and then going online and finding other things that could work and doing what I need to do, either adjusting those or sewing some things, because I'm a beginner sewer. I don't think I'd feel comfortable sewing an entire costume from scratch. But I do like doing the DIY, trying to find the cheapest way possible with still making it look good way. There are a few costumes where, at this point, because of my sewing level, I would rather just have someone make it for me. For instance, I got a Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. I got her dress from a cosplay website instead of making it myself, because at this point it would look better if I had someone else do it than me. And I know that there's lots of different ways of making costumes and putting them together, and I'd kind of like to know how you guys do it, because that's just how I do it. And costume wise, I don't mind making costumes, but I love making props for costumes. Like, that's probably my favorite part about a costume, is making a prop for it and like, wow, this looks good, or I could have done better on that. Like, for instance, I'm gonna need to start making a prop for my Nora Valkyrie costume from RWBY, which is just a huge hammer, which is gonna be fun. And kind of going along with my cosplay making mood is I'm just making a bunch of costumes right now, and Comic-Con is in September. I think I'm going to have a pretty good cosplay wardrobe by then, and then maybe I'll pick and choose some of my favorites and let you guys choose what I'll be wearing for the 3 days at Comic-Con. But we'll talk about that more when it's closer to Comic-Con. I have some more Comic-Con related videos that will be coming out soon. Even though it's not in September, I shouldn't be getting hyped yet, but I already got my tickets. Just a heads up for people who want to go to Salt Lake City Comic-Con. It is in September, and it is cheaper to get tickets earlier. So, for instance, right now, a 3-day multi-pass is about $45 compared to about, like $60 that will be in a few months. So if you want to save that extra few bucks, get your tickets now. And also, if you are a university or college student, you can use a student discount, which takes about $15 off your purchase, $10 to $15 off your purchase. So if you guys didn't know that, you can have a student discount for Comic-Con. Anyways, I'll be having more Comic-Con and cosplay related videos coming out in the future. I just wanted to do something really quick. Love you guys. Bye.